Good morning, little man. And then this piece will sit up here. Hey guys, good morning. Thought I'd do a vlog while we're setting up for the next MMPRtoys thing. We just came in. We had figured out the scale for, This is just a placeholder. But yeah, these have to have the dino sticker things. So Mia's working on that. That's good. Mia Ing, yes, that's what that is. Doing lots of cockpits at the moment. Anyway, so tomorrow is July 18th. Good morning. We were invited by Hasbro to their breakfast thing and releases, announcement stuff. Yeah, I said that coherently. But no, we're not going to San Diego. Hopefully they'll do something in New York, because that we would go to. I'm not going to I'll go to Morphicon. That's the next time we're going to California. But anyway, I had wanted to talk about potential upcoming Lightning Collection stuff. What do you guys hope to see? Or what do you think they're going to announce? I'm surprised we haven't seen a green Mighty Morphin yet. We've seen Jason and now Zach with the Dragon Shield. So I would have to say that either tomorrow we're going to hear that they're doing Green Ranger with Dragon Shield, well, obviously with Dragon Shield, or that'll at least be in the near future, I would think. I would like to see Turbo. How about you guys? Turbo, Time Force? How about Lost Galaxy? Do you think they'll do Psycho Rangers again? I didn't have a problem with Bandai Psycho Rangers. I thought they were good, but they didn't finish them. So if Hasbro would like to do a full set of Psycho Rangers, and they could even do civilian heads for the Psycho Rangers, that would be cool. I would not mind seeing Lost Galaxy. Henchmen, Monsters, I really hope we see more announcements for those guys. Putties even, like we got 8-inch putties, and we also got, in 2010, they did the 4-inch Rita putties, and then Zed. That was fun. You hit the Z and they put, but they were more like a bluish color. I wish we could get like a proper putty for, you know, that was to scale with like a main line, right? Off the top of my head, I think RPM is the only season in the history of the show to only get one bad guy release. They got Grinders. That was it. Well, a Grinder. That was the only bad guy. Over here, we've got some Hasbro figures. Hasbro being the company that now does Power Rangers. And, like, look at the stuff that they are most certainly capable of doing. This actually looks like somebody we went to college with. But, like, look at these big, giant things they've made. Why can't we have a Dark Spectre, right? I mean, I'm sure we could. I hope they will. That is a good scale for something like that. That's a great Lord Zed. Thumbs up to Hasbro for that. I, of course, did make him chrome and did some additional painting. He was missing paint. The sculpt is fantastic. They're certainly capable of giving us like a decent size monster thing. I would love to have that for Power Rangers. Astronema, Divatox, a Marvel Legends-y kind of Elgar, Rygog, even a Porto. And I really hope I'm not the only one that wants a really good Rita Repulsa, which I think Hasbro could do. I still want, I've wanted this since I was, what, 11, 12 years old? All of the Palace bad guys. And I'm as pro move away from MMPR as anyone else that says I'm sick of Mighty Morphin, but like that's the one thing that we just never got. Hella got 3 heads. Look at that. I mean, they're clearly capable of doing some really nice villainous. Oh, Diabolico. Now, we got a decent Diabolico, but a Marvel Legends style would be obviously better, and Lokai, Queen Banshira, Jinxer. I want to see the Org Generals from Wild Force as well. And also, speaking of monsters and paint, very excited for the Lightning Collection Goldar figure that's coming this fall, not that far off now. Is it going to be like a really nice shiny metallic gold? I don't know. I know that some people were really unhappy with this Thanos figure. I think it's okay. It's not spectacular. I would call this an acceptable gold. Like if this is what the Gold Ranger figure had looked like from Bandai, I think people would have been less upset. It's still not as shiny as it could be. But, I don't know. If this is the best it could be, I think this is okay. But I'm just putting it out there that Goldar might not end up being like super shiny metallic gold. And I'm gonna warn the people that were like really deeply offended and angered by our "Here's how to fix it" videos. There could be more of that in the future, because I've already seen the the Hasbro Zords, I think they need more paint. I'll probably be customizing those at some point once I get them. They are out in California. I haven't been toy hunting in Pennsylvania yet since they started popping up. So check your Targets, by the way, maybe Walmart's. Just warning people, because I know that really made some people angry. Believe me, I totally get being frustrated and disappointed by a toy that you originally saw painted really nicely on the commercial, the back of the box, toy fair, prototype, whatever it is, and then you're like, what happened? This was so nicely painted. This isn't what I thought, but, you know, I mean, I get it, but it's been happening as long as toys have been made. You name the company, you name the toy line, there's a figure that isn't painted as nicely as you were expecting. So, step 2 is, what are you going to do about it? Are you going to be an adult crying on the internet that this kid's toy is missing some paint, or are you going to go buy a $3 can of spray paint and spend 30 seconds making your thing really nice and shiny? We were in a position where we could actually go to the company and talk to the people that are making the toys and say, hey, here's what everybody is upset about, hopeful for, wants to know about, and we actually came back with an answer. Hopefully the Brachio staff will look mostly like this one is done, because this is beautiful. I don't think there's anything missing from this one.
So what we typically do is we paint it perfect, or as perfect as we can.
Even the red on
the... We sit there and we start talking about, all right, how much is that going to cost? What can we keep? The goal is always to make it as accurately as possible. Okay, so that's what the company is saying. We were able to ask the question. That's the answer we got. There's a wonderful old saying that goes, don't shoot the messenger, which specifically is what we are. At that point, it's up to the viewer, the consumer, the fan to decide, okay, that's an acceptable answer, it's not, I'm going to buy the thing, I'm not, I'm going to fix it, it's fine the way it is, whatever. That is up to you guys. What should have been our next step beyond saying, here's the answer we were given, and here's how you can fix it if that is not acceptable? Coincidentally, this quote just showed up on my Facebook newsfeed, which I'm going to read. There are 3 solutions to every problem. Accept it, change it, relieve it. If you can't accept it, change it. If you can't change it, leave it. I think that applies, well, to Power Ranger paint apps that are disappointing and to real life in general. I need to stay off Facebook. There's still people complaining about Bandai's paint apps. Bandai hasn't produced toys in 2 years now. As an adult, you're spending years complaining about paint apps on a kid's toy that are easily fixable on your own, and in some cases going after the people that just tried to show you how to fix it. I can't wrap my head around that. But anyway, we're going to continue customizing things. We'll post videos probably over here, the other channel, on our Patreon, more in-depth stuff. There's some more airbrush things as soon as I replace my airbrush that I'd like to do. Obviously, I'm going to keep doing my thing. I don't know what to tell the people that are just content in being unhappy and wish that upon everybody else, instead of either saying, I'm done with this, I'm going to fix it, I'll accept it. To just be angry and take no action, I don't get it. I don't know. I don't support that. Mia is doing the artwork now for the cockpit stands. And these just came out of the printer yesterday, so these are like totally unfinished. They're not even like sanded. There's still pieces that have to be just like support things that I think are still, yeah, that still need to be removed. So these are very unfinished. All right, I think I'll sort of wrap up here. On Facebook, I was asking, I guess I didn't word it very well. What I was trying to ask is, should I just try to pick a day and a time, or do you guys have a specific day or time you think would be good, where you just know that there's going to be a vlog, instead of relying on YouTube to notify you, which I see clearly is an issue. Maybe it would be better if you just knew Fridays at 8 p.m. there's a new vlog. It's not a new idea, it's just, I just don't trust myself to actually be able to stay on a schedule. I'm not really good with schedules. So, you know, because things come up. It's easier to not commit to a schedule and just try, but no, not telling people and secretly trying to keep to a schedule, that doesn't work, because then nobody knows that it's not that interesting. But that is the idea, is I would like to try to pick a day, and I noticed in the same comments that despite my years and years of explaining what goes into the other channel, I still think the majority of people think if they see a 10-minute video, we spent 10 minutes on a video, and the rest of the time that you're not seeing new content, we're at the beach, or, I don't know, walking in the woods or something, or just la la land, I don't know. But no, we're always working on new content, even if there's content. All right. I've said it so many times. Hopefully most people know, and just the people
that are commenting don't realize. And speaking of which, I am going to end here because we are working on other stuff that we're trying to finish today. So I'm going to go get back to that. Thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't. I'm always back soon with very good videos. And good night.